Tell me, what do you know about the dead man?
Let me think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know, really.
Come on, you must have heard something.
No, officers, I'm sorry. And I really would like to assist. You are both good guys. I can see that.
That's where you're wrong, Gaston.
Then help them, you wimp. You have plenty of shoulder with the ghost caviar in the Union. Someone must know something.
I wish I could, but I just don't know anything. I always keep my nose clean and don't gossip. Everyone knows and respects that.
Respects?
The old carabinier can't believe what he's hearing. Sounds a bit like you're holding back.
I'm not even anyone.
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of Union prick he can't even speak properly.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, René? I'm not anyone important in the Union. I just know Evrard.
How do you know Evrard?
Everyone in Martinez knows the Clare brothers. I taught these boys human studies and history in the gymnasium.
Gymnasium. I love that word.
Of course you do. A challenging one at that. 12, okay.
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history. Only heard about it years later, when it had already moved on. You don't know history.
The old soldier mumbles something under his breath and turns to face the sea. There he stands, proud, rigid and alone, like a cracking marble statue.
Let's try not to get caught in a crossfire.
Good idea.
Lest we leave riddled with bullet holes. This animosity is ancient.
Are you a Union member?
Oh, in many ways, yes. Like an honorary member. I attend meetings and parties, help with little things. Evrard, Edgar, and the older debarders all know me.
So you're not an actual member?
Not in the technical sense. I don't have a vote or a membership card, but Evrard keeps me on the payroll, just for the little things.
Okay.
Of course he's not a member. He's not a member of anything. I knew that. He's a Weservein. Turns to where the wind blows and tries to look important. I hate this socialist rabble, but even siding with them is better than living your entire life on the fence, never committing to anything. Pick a damn side already.
What are the little things you do for Evrard?
Writing work mostly. Occasionally, he needs something written, and I happen to have a way with words, people say.
What kind of things do you write for him?
Oh, nothing official, I assure you. Just essays for the newspapers. About Martinez and how things are and how they could be. Evrard and I have these long talks where...
Well, he tells his little pen man exactly what to say. It's commie propaganda, plain and simple. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Okay, thanks, that's all for now.
No, thank you. For being consummate professionals. You'll have this case wrapped up in no time.
Oh yeah, consummate professionals. Definitely, that's what we are. That's especially what I am right now. What are the rules of this game?
Oh, the goal is to throw your bull. As close to the cochonnet as you can. That's the cochonnet.
He points to a small wooden ball in the middle of the crater. Oh, this one right here. I think that should be it. Interesting. Tell me more about it.
Well, first you draw a circle about a half a meter in diameter. We made ours out of rope. Then the order of play is determined by a coin toss. You win it. You get to throw the cochonnet. Then the players aim to throw their bulls as close to the cochonnet as possible. They must stay in the circle and keep both feet planted.
Okay. Is there anything else you can tell me about pétanque?
I could, but I'd rather not. I don't want to take up your time with trivial details, officer.
Is he denying you information when you clearly requested it? That's it. We're blowing the lid off this man jar. You need to know things.
Thank you, Half-Light, for being just completely unhinged. But I do really, and why? A trivial, grin at the man. You can still tell me, you know, before anything happens. I think I get it, thanks. Trivial.
Then there's measuring the distance between the bull and the cochonnet. I always measure ours, but usually it's done by the player who threw last. The opponent has a right to remeasure if he has doubt about the result, and...
He is trying to think of something else to say, but then, seeing your beady eyes, stops.
Can you believe this clown? This is information you must have, and he's stalling. Lives could be on the line, and he's just running out the clock.
Stop stalling and talk, goddammit. Is that all? Because I swear to God, if you're holding back...
Yes, officer, yes. I swear, I don't know anything else about pétanque. It's all I know, I swear.
And that's how you break a man if the good cop and the bad cop have left for the day. Disturbing cop to the rescue.
Hell yeah.
Let's cool Mr. Fight or Flight down before he kills someone. He gets overstimulated. But seriously, enough with the pétanque already.
Good, Gaston. See how it's all good now?
Yes, yes. I'm sorry, officer.
The senior is visibly shaking before you.
Good. Gaston finally understands the rules now. Let's see if it makes him a better pétanquista.
What was that all about? Some experimental interrogation technique you're honing?
Yeah, how did you know?
I know a weird cop when I see one. It doesn't work. Weird cop only confuses the suspect and the weird cop himself, while all he should have done was ask normal questions.
Just please ask them normal questions.
Okay, bye for now. Let's see, that was...
Detective Cousteau.
Right.
Monsieur Cousteau, the reward for coming up with your classy new name has arrived. What are the attributes Detective Cousteau should gain in? Obviously, savoir-faire and esprit de corps. You know exactly what they do and what those words mean. They're refined, like you. You have a ton of that fancy stuff. And if the world can't accept Raphael Ambrosius is your name, you will always be Detective Cousteau to yourself. R.A. Cousteau. Sophisticated culture detective. Specializes in ancient things and art.
Okay, so +1 savoir-faire. This one sounds fancy, let's have this. +1 esprit de corps. Yep, fancy, let's have this one too. That's fun, that's fun. That's a thought I've never seen the result of. So this was completely new to me, that's nice. It's always nice to see some stuff that you haven't even noticed yet. Wow, actually our thoughts give some pretty good bonuses. Well, of course not to logic and encyclopedia, but you know, other than that, there's some pretty good bonuses in there. I like it so far, I'm definitely gonna keep that one. I think that one's just fun for the character aspect of it. If we have to replace something, I suppose magnesium-based life form is on the chopping block. And maybe anti-object task force, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So that's fine. René, let's talk.
Officer! God damn it. Pull yourself together, René. What do you want?
Is there anything you can tell me about this rifle? Hold out the antique firearm.
It's a Bell McGrave. 4.46 caliber. Breech loading. Revachol made. Good weapon. Accurate and reliable. This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her?
In the basement there, point at the bookshop.
I'm not surprised. There are probably lots of forgotten wartime weapons lying around here. Back in the day, everyone had something stashed away.
Okay.
As for the rifle, I don't know what else to tell you. These BM-446s are an antique. No one uses them anymore. The ammunition is impossible to find.
René, I found your guard booth.
Yes, the Debardeurs Union pays me to stand vigil during the nights. Not out of any political allegiance, mind you. I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money is tight.
He adds with a slight sigh.
He feels like he has to justify himself for some reason.
Okay, you must have seen something on the night of the murder. Your booth looks right into the yard. I saw a picture in there. You were in it. You looked happy. Who's the girl?
She is nobody. This is none of your concern, and I refuse to discuss my private affairs with the RCM.
Okay.
The lady is Jeanne-Marie Beaulieu, and she sure as hell wasn't a nobody.
You must have seen something on the night of the murder.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday.
Hold on, why are you on a leave?
It's a private matter. Nothing to do with your investigation.
You see, officer, René is the kind of man would rather die than admit he needs medical assistance or, God forbid, sick it. A real man's man is just gonna ride it out.
I'm fine, goddammit. Mind your own business. It's nothing. Just got to cut back on coffee.
The outburst makes him clutch his chest. So who was working your shift that night?
No one. The boss has been unmanned since last Monday. There's no other guard. It's just me.
No one has been guarding the container yard since last Monday.
Yes. It's not actually an issue. I mean...
Look, officer, the container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before René. Monsieur Claire had that booth built specially for him. It's mostly decorative.
Mostly decorative?
The possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals.
He tries to argue.
Evrard created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabiniers' pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
Everard gets it. Big guy looking after the small and everyone working together. I love it. Such dependency only weakens a man further. Do or die, there is no middle ground. René is but one man. We need a program, get all the elderly back in the job market, keep folks motivated. René should rent out his services, invest the profits, get few more guys, expand and repeat. Wage work is a dead end. There's absolutely nothing wrong with tear collecting. It's my side thing too. Proudly hold out the tear bag. Such dependency only weakens a man further.
It's not charity. Not to me.
There's a grimace of pain on the old soldier's face. Looks like he wants to add something, but can't find the words. Finally, his eyes light up and he says,
Up there, I give it all I got. I earn my keep. But you're right, officer. There is no middle ground. It's do or die.
Something about him has changed. He's calmer somehow.
Got it, thanks.
Yes. Like I said, it would be up anyway, so might as well keep an eye out. It keeps my senses sharp.
I saw the statue of Philippe III near the roundabout.
Ah, yes. King Philip III on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
How should a true king rule?
Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
Seems to me a leader should take care of his people before himself. Powerful leaders not afraid to do what must be done. That's what this country needs. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Let's go with the second one. Ouch.
Revachol would be a different place if more people realized that. We could still be there.
Don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
There is some weariness in his voice now. He's heard this rant many times before.
The carabiner doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve. No one and nothing can change this man's mind. He is as rigid as they come, still in that antique uniform. It's a symbol for him.
Let's talk about something else.
Right.
Okay, composure. Okay, we've increased that. We know the job situation. We formed the patriotic vigilante group. Do we want to pop some speed before we do this, or do we want to just let it rip? Oh, we could also get some composure clothes. What do we have here? Composure is currently up from the snakeskin shoes, so I guess the regular black jeans would help. That's some composure. Other than that, I don't think we have anything that adds composure, right? This is minus composure. This is minus rhetoric. Okay, that's fine. Okay, anything else? I don't think there's any more composure to be had here. Yeah, no more composure here. That's fine then. Let's go to the tools. Take out the speed. We have 9 uses of speed. Unequip and equip again. Hopefully that works. There we go. Come on. Sometimes this button is a bit fidgety. There we go. Ooh, we should get some more magnesium if we can, though. That would be good. Okay,
The
René.
purity of snow always reminds me of the purity of a man's soul. If he's got principles.
Composure, 72%. We can try that. Let's go.
As René turns from you to his partner and back, the medals on his chest rattle and glare. He keeps his spine straight and his ribcage lifted, displaying them proudly.
How many medals are there?
2. The larger one is shaped like a cross, while the smaller medal resembles the sun.
Look at the cross.
A crowned head in front of 2 crossed rifles. The medal hangs from a blue striped triangle.
Let's take a look at the sun.
A small blue star inside an orange sun. It has the word Valiance written below.
The medals, did you get them for...
For bravery.
He interjects.
It's a conflicted topic for the old veteran. There must have been a number of controversial episodes in his service days.
That's what I was going to say. Bravery. Not for killing babies or not for raping women or for bravery. That's what I was going to say. Bravery.
I'm sure. But I know this uniform's reputation. You are also wondering if I got this for raping women or killing babies.
No, I really wasn't. I'm just asking. So, did you? I don't know the reputation of anything. I don't recognize the war. Sounds controversial. Let's talk about something else. No, I really wasn't. I'm just asking.
Honor is everything to me.
He says with grim finality.
Whoa! Sounds like you're about to open the gates of conversation. This man will literally talk your ear off if you let him wander off to memory lane.
Okay, let's do that. So what did you get the medals for? Sounds like there's a story there, but I'd like to talk about something else right now. No, so what did you get the medals for?
For doing my duty in the heat of battle. For looking my mortality in the eye. When men like Gaston here hid in the bushes and shat themselves.
He saved some muddy princeling who foolishly strolled into the front line in his gown of velvet and gold.
Saved a princeling? Listen, René, I might want to hear that story later, but right now I have more important things to discuss. No, saved a princeling?
It was on the first months of the revolution here in Revachol. Unrest was spreading like wildfire. Marauders had taken most of the Couronne and were getting really ambitious.
Okay.
King Frisel thought he could end it all in one decisive strike. Sent his cousin, Drisson, to put an end to the unrest. Alas, the young Drisson was all piss and no vinegar, wearing a tunic of purple velvet and cockatoo feathers to battle. Even his rifle was gold-plated, shone from 5 clicks away. Can you imagine the asininity?
He really despises that Drissant fellow.
Purple velvet tunic. That isn't exactly camo.
To keep the long and bloody story short, Drisson marched us against the partisans in Coron. And when I say marched, I mean made us walk into captured enemy territory, single file, like toy soldiers, while he rode in front on his giant red stallion. The rebels were smart. They let us come real close before opening fire. Suffice to say, it was carnage.
Must have been a bloodbath. Pretty damn clever indeed. Bastards, slowly shake your head. Bastards.
I got shot in the left shoulder and went down. Just a flesh wound. But just as I turned over, the prince fell into the mud next to me. He was missing his lower jaw. Then his horse, driven mad by the noise and smell of gunpowder, stepped on my leg and shattered my knee.
He pats his right thigh.
It's painful to even think about. Hang on to the story. Veterans get sentimental after such retellings. This might yield something useful.
Okay, then what did you do?
I grabbed my sidearm and shot the beast in the head. Then everything went black.
Capitaine Arnoux, le fléau des chevaux.
When I came to, it was all over. It was just me and Jolas Tresson, gurgling in the blood-soaked mud right next to me. The dink had taken numerous flesh wounds and lost a lot of blood. But despite missing his jaw, he seemed hesitant to die. Tougher than he looked, that one.
That's no dink, that's a fighter. I'd give up, can't imagine living without my jaw. Touch your jaw. This would never happen to Johnny Lawjaw. Point at your jaw. My jaw is tight. I've been through worse. That's no dink, that's a fighter.
So I grabbed the dink and started crawling. Kept going until the 59th Cavalry picked us up. Through some miracle, we both survived. And the jealous freak convinced Frissel to give me a medal for not leaving him to die in his own blood, piss and shit. He was the commanding officer and I was on duty. Just doing my job. Shouldn't hand out medals for that. 13 months later, I received the Sun for distinguished service. It's not worth mentioning.
You sense he's downplaying it. He did a lot more than his duty. More than anyone's duty. It's in his spine, in his billowing breasts, and untarnished self-worth.
Sounds like you're being modest, René.
The old carabinier stands quietly like a statue, his features motionless.
What Monseigneur Modesty is not telling you is that he crawled over 7 kilometers before the cavalrymen found him and Drisson. 2 days later that was. And that even while crawling with a mangled half-dead prince on his back, he still managed to murder 3 rebels on his way.
Is that pride in his voice? It's deep down, but maybe even unbeknownst to the man himself. It's there.
Hold on, you're just a little bit proud of René's heroics, aren't you? Quite impressive. It's men like René who made Revachol great once. I'm not impressed. All those heroics, and where is he now? No, you gotta play to win. Look after you first. This doesn't seem like a good moment to express an opinion. I don't want to risk it. Quite impressive. It's men like René who made Revachol great once.
Maybe, but also bear in mind, officer. They don't end this out for anyone with a service record.
Okay.
Oh no, you have to get shot. Repeatedly. And you need to get your hands bloody too. Really, really bloody.
Do not speak of what you know nothing about, Poltroon. Duty is something you will never understand.
Why do you despise Drisson so much?
Because he was a goddamn dandy. Had no business leading men or even being on the battlefield. All he was related. That's it.
Okay.
Royal blood alone doesn't make army commanders. He was a stupid kid, only interested in horses, hairstyles, and man-loving. Pooh! And 782 Royal Carabiniers are dead because of his incompetence.
Thanks for the story, René.
Bah! There were many such stories in those days. Many such men, too. True Revacholians. Men with backbone.
Oh yes, René, yes. Men were bigger, girls were prettier, and everyone wore the fascia. Lord, please bring those days back, if you can.
I'm not getting into this with you again. Officer, was there anything else?
You should try to come up with a heroic story of your own. Impress this old soldier.
Okay. Drama, huh? Okay. Scared Gaston formed a patriotic vigilante group, said dependency only weakens him. Okay. We can do something about that. So, drama, huh? Drama is not altered in any way, I think, unless we have a +1 and a -1. But I don't think so. Yeah, none of those are drama. Let's see. The mesh is drama. Let's put that on. The party dragon's silk robe is drama. Let's put that on. Now that's an outfit, isn't it? Is that drama? No, it's logic and suggestion. No, this is minus drama, okay. Half-light, suggestion, conceptualization, savoir-faire, physical instrument. Okay, no more drama than that. But we do have cigarettes that cost 1 health, which is fine. We take way less damage to health than we do to morale, so I can afford that. There we go. Let's try it. Yep, damaged health. That's fine.
The purity of snow always reminds me of the purity of a man's soul, if he's got principles.
Okay, let's see if the 72 is enough, or if we're gonna fail this one.